Okay, tonight we're going to make oven fried potatoes. And I do this by using 2 potatoes per person, so there's just my husband and I. So I've got 4 potatoes, which I've already washed. These are red skin potatoes. Then I also use olive oil, a little bit of butter, and a little bit of pepper. You see the grinder there? That actually has black pepper and white pepper, whatever those things are called, peppercorns, I guess, in there, and I'll actually grind them. But I also have it already ground just in case I don't want to grind it. So I usually use black and white on them. So let's start making them. So the first thing I do is I take this olive oil spray here and I spray the bottom of my pan just so the potatoes won't stick. So not a whole lot, but just enough to cover it. Then I use this handy dandy slicer thingy from Pampered Chef, and I slice my potatoes up. I think they have a newer model of this, but this one's still sharp enough, so that's what I use to slice them. So I put the potato on here, and I just push it across here, and it'll slice it. And we leave the skins on because we like them. So it's just as easy, just like that, to be able to slice up the potato. So once all the potatoes are sliced, I put them in the pan like that. And then I take the pepper and I put a little bit of pepper on them, like so. And then I take a little bit of butter and put that on top of it. Now if you have a vegan and doesn't eat any dairy products, you can put some little olive oil or canola oil or whatever kind of oil they actually eat on there, and it'll do the same thing. And then I actually take and I cover it with tinfoil. And once it's covered with tinfoil, I put it in the oven, which we just heard the oven beep. There's my oven. I set it at 425. It's 6:20 tonight at my house. I'll set the timer for 20 minutes. And then after 20 minutes, I turn the potatoes over. And then I put them in for another 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, I take the potatoes out. I pull the full off of them. And then I just kind of flip them over so they cook nice and even all over. And then once I have them all flipped, kind of spread them back out in the pan. I'll put the foil back on, and then I stick them back in the oven for another 20 minutes. After 40 minutes, you take them out and they look like this. You can leave them in longer if you want them a little browner, or they can come out earlier. They're done after about 30 minutes. Okay, somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes left, we pull the potatoes out. Take the tinfoil off, flip them one more time, and then we're going to stick them back in the oven so they brown without the tinfoil.